On a morning show from WRCO, Carrie Stoltz, Communications and Marketing Director with the Richland School District, is our guest here in this first part of the show. Carrie, we have a lot of positive things to talk about this fall at RCHS, don't we?
We do. It's been just an awesome fall. We're getting ready for winter. Winter sports are right around the corner, and some the leaves are down, and I'm not going to say the four-letter S word quite yet. But it'll be here before we know it, and we're all excited for hitting the winter season.
Yeah, as much as I like talking to Coach Steve Board, or now he's administrative board, but those snowy mornings, I'm not a fan. So hopefully it's a while before he calls.
Yeah,
so.
Yes, let's hope.
Oh, well, some real positive things. I attended Greece. I know you did as well. Didn't the cast and crew do a remarkable job?
They were awesome. It was a great night for everyone. They had great shows, 3 great shows, lots of people coming from the community. The students all got tickets from the Richland Foundation, and so students were there. A ton of students were there supporting their other classmates, and the kids are just... It was so great. It was so great to see them really out of their element. They were transformed up there. I mean, people would say, you're looking at the program of who is it, and then you're shocked to see that it's, a kid that you've seen on the soccer field is playing a lead role, or Maddie as Sandy, and it was just crazy that these kids can transform so wildly with a little hair and makeup and costuming, and that they do so many things. They're all just so involved, and I know it's hard on directors, Ms. Niemeyer, and any musical director, but it's just so cool to see our kids being so involved in so many things, and it's an opportunity that doesn't happen everywhere.
Yeah, it's so cool, as you mentioned, and I don't know a lot of the kids personally, but, I'm told that, this person or this person is really quiet, typically, and all of a sudden, you give them another character and a part to play, and they're just totally different, aren't they?
Rise to the occasion, for sure. It is amazing what that stage will do to some people, just cracks their shell wide open. So it's so neat to see our kids up there and performing, and they put so much work into it. It was weeks and weeks and weeks, and especially when they are so involved, they're being pulled in multiple directions, and so to really get that time on stage and their time to shine was really fantastic.
It was. And again, they're real stewards for the community. A lot of people came in from outside the area to see the show.
They did. We saw, I know some folks from Highland who were there the night that we were there, and Ms. Niemeyer, some of her family sat behind us on Saturday night, and it was great to see a community event, really. I mean, it was at the high school, and the high school kids were doing it, but man, the community came out and supported our kids, and we really, really appreciate it. The kids do too. It's amazing to see them performing for an audience and really see them light up in front of, their family is there sometimes, but even people that they know from the community, such as yourself, or getting to be on stage and really seeing your community support you means so much to all of them.
And the choir then had to transition, and they had to perform at the Veterans Day Assembly on Monday.
They did. It was a quick turnaround. Ms. Niemeyer, I happened to talk to her, and she's like, I just got to make it to Monday at noon, because they had to get through that still. And they have lots of stuff coming up too. There's like Christmas concerts, and those are all on the docket. But yeah, it was a quick turnaround, but an awesome day at the Veterans Program. I know the intermediate and primary school had programs as well. Some of theirs involved like the flag folding, which is just always a really unique ceremony to see, and something that, if you don't know what it is, you can look it up, but it's like 13 folds, and they all mean something, and getting that flag there, and really, especially the littles, kind of showing them that this isn't just, a flag folded up in 3 parts. It all has a symbolism and a meaning, and that was really cool. And even a moment of silence at the high school happened, and it was a great way to honor our veterans. And there's so many of them. I don't think we realize how many vets are in our community, and just how involved they are in so many different things, and the role that our veterans organizations play in the community is just really awesome. And we had all the bands there, the middle school, the high school, and the choir all performed. they did a great job, and it was a really, really great day, really great ceremony. The gym was full, so nice to see us being able to support our community the way our community supports us.
And it's nice to see the students. I mean, it's a great lesson for them, a great history lesson and whatnot, but nice to see them so mature. Really, it is.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. Sometimes we see the other side of it. But it was a great day. I think we all know, really, especially we're coming into Thanksgiving now, like our country is something we really are thankful for, and hopefully we're instilling that in our kids too, that, right or wrong, and love it, policies or that kind of thing or don't. We are really, really lucky to live where we do in the U.S. and to live where we do in Richland Center, Richland County.
You have a lot of things coming up. I know winter sports are under now with practice. The girls started practice on Monday.
They did. The girls actually, I think, have a scrimmage on Saturday, and then first game on Tuesday, which you mentioned you will be doing the call for.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be out of my 2-week retirement and back at it.
Got a nice nap. I got to go to bed before.
A little earlier, yeah.
So yeah, they're gearing up, ready to go, and then I know basketball starts practice on Monday. Wrestling starts practice on Monday. Cheers having their clinic starting on Monday. So we are. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the 2-week break, Phil, because that's all you're going to get.
Hit the ground running. Oh, and then we're getting close to the holidays. I know the craft fair season is big in the Richland District too, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The high school hosts. Ours is on Saturday, the 28th, I want to say. It was 21st, something like that.
It's the week before, so it'll be the 23rd.
23rd,
probably.
Great.
Yeah.
Keep me honest. So yeah, there's one at the high school, and it's always really well attended. I always hear people talk about the wreaths, which I think is maybe at the community center even, but there's lots of great things. We're still able to get exhibitors if somebody is looking to exhibit still and would like to grab a spot. It's always really nice to see the high school set up for it, and there's plenty of room to get through. I'm usually there with Center Stars Volleyball Club selling cheese spread, but it's really nice. There's nice wide aisles and lots of places to be, very well lit, and it's just a great day to come in. I know we're having Santa Claus and the Grinch will be making appearances,
Wow.
so it will be a fun time to see them. They usually have a little stand set up so kids can get pictures with them, and it is a fun, really fun family day, even though I know a lot of the dads and moms, all the hunters in the family may not be available, but it's a great day to see people come in and come to the high school and see it, even if they're not there for a game or something else, just to come in and see us.
And it's a nice fundraiser for a few organizations at the school, isn't it?
It is. The Pep Club is the main one. They're the ones who are hosting it. And they do a lot with the assemblies and that kind of stuff that we have for our athletics. So they are there. They are running around giving meals are included for exhibitors. So they do a lot of that work. And it's a great day and a long day, but a great day. And it's, come and buy some stuff and get some Christmas shopping done. And a great day to do that for sure.
Already a week away from tomorrow. There's a blood drive coming up as well, isn't there, at the school?
Yeah, there is. The student council hosts a couple blood drives a year, and their first one is the 21st. It's at the high school, and they are promoting it and getting the word out there that they are doing this for the community and for our blood center. The need is always there, and it's a great cause that we can support. And I don't know exactly the requirements, but you can log on to, I think it's redcross.org, and sign up for an appointment slot. And they would love to see you and love to have you come donate with us.
Good. That's on the 21st. What are some other things going on with possibly the intermediate school or the primary school? Do you have some fun things going on at that level?
They're PATT and PTO, or they're like parent-teacher organizations, if that's more familiar to people. They are doing some really fun things. They did trick or treat and pumpkin painting. I got some great pictures from that. Lego night. They're doing just a lot of fun stuff to get those kids involved and get the parents involved too at those locations. And then the greenhouse is up at the intermediate school. They've been working on that. Jennifer Judd was here a couple months ago with us talking about that. I think they're having a really great year. I go out there every once in a while and the kids are involved. We had the governor visit earlier at intermediate school. So it's been a really busy fall for all of them and a great fall. Lots of fun things going on there too.
They have things that they have talked about on the show that are really fun, like the book vending machine, for lack of a better term. But that just always fascinates me. And the kids still taking advantage of that?
They are. And reading is a huge initiative for the district. We have Read Across the Hive still going on. So even in the district office, ours happens to be on Monday. So every Monday from 1:15 to 1:45, we are all nose in a book, no electronics, reading. It's really an initiative for the district to let our kids know that reading is a lifetime activity and it's fun for all, and that it's really something you can do, you should do, you will do for a lifetime, and getting them to see adults in their world who also enjoy reading and are taking time out of their day to do it.
Indeed. What are you reading right now?
So I'm working on The Boys in the Boat, which I'm really enjoying, and then a couple children's books. One is called Nim's Island, so I'm working through that one, and I'm not very far. So if anybody's read it, don't spoil it for me. If any of the kids out there.
Wow. And it's interesting how, you got the first quarter done, you get into the second quarter, and then you have three major holidays in the second.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, so we have one choir concert coming up before Thanksgiving, and then a bunch in that kind of intermediate space. And even December is just going to fly. We're only in school for, I think, 3 weeks in December, and there's a lot of basketball to get in there, and a lot of activities, a lot of concerts. The intermediate school will have one too in there. So there's a lot of stuff to do in there, but we can't forget about our, second quarter academics as well. There was a change at the high school at quarter. Obviously, the kids got new classes, and so that was an adjustment, I'm sure, for people. There were some scheduled changes there, but I think everyone's kind of settled in now and is where they're going to be.
One other winter sports activity that I failed to mention is the boys and girls teams heading to Fundraiser Forum to play on the Bucks floor. How fun is that?
It was very fun. I've never been. I will hopefully go this year. But I've been to a couple Bucks games, and what an atmosphere. I can't imagine doing that as a high school student. I mean, going in as an adult and a spectator is already overwhelming, and then to go and play on the floor will be a great opportunity for all those kids. And how cool. I think this is the third year maybe that they've done it. So what an opportunity for our kids to get out there and play on a professional court.
Yes. So it's Friday, December 5th, and it's at Fundraiser. It's during the day on that Friday. I believe you're selling tickets, aren't you, for that?
Brian would probably know better, but I'm sure.
Brian Poles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So at least for the boys, and then the girls are potentially, we got an email about it just recently. So let me see if I can pop that up.
They're playing Baraboo that day, which I think they've played in the last 2 or 3 years. But it's a great, both schools have agreed to do that, and it works out really well.
Yeah, and we're also they're selling tickets to a Bucks game, and it's the Sunday, February 9th game against Philadelphia. So if you are a basketball fan and want to take in a game at Fundraiser that the Bucks are playing, not the Hornets. I'm just sure that you can find a player or two who would love to sell you some tickets for that too.
Wonderful. Good. Anything else you'd like to add, Carrie?
I don't think so. We're excited for the year and the month, and I'm sure some kiddos are counting down the days till Thanksgiving break, but there's a lot of good work to do here in the next 2 weeks while we're still in school, and we're just looking forward to having a great winter season at the high school and in the district.
Does the school go to school then through that Wednesday before Thanksgiving? Is it a typical break?
I think we're off Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, okay.
So, and some fun activities for that Tuesday as well. So we'll try and engage the kids a little bit before we send them off to enjoy a nice holiday.
Great. Well, always good to hear from you. Nice to hear that some fun things are going on in the district, and look forward to seeing you again in December then.
Sounds good. Thanks,
you bet.
Phil.
Carrie Stoll's joining us here, Communications and Marketing Director for the Richland School District.